There it is, the Ferry Building in San Francisco, just down the road from our broadcast setting tonight. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving, and it's Harden in at the point. And for Golden State, they've got MICHAELJORDAN. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wiseman, and it's Curry in at the point guard. Greg, what are they feeling here on opening day from the harsh ending to last season, still very vivid in their minds?
Kevin, they are motivated. You've had to think about that all summer long, and the chance for retribution starts here.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Wiseman. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Green against Harden. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
And they pick up 2.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Outside Irving. From deep. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Irving. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition, in half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Well, DA, thanks for that update. Guys, what can they do to prevent a barrage of points to start this game?
I think one thing they have to do is stay connected to shooters. Obviously, though, easier said than done.
Right, you don't want to give up easy looks, especially at the rim and from the three-point line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest
of superstars. Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And now a look at James Harden. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring. 5th in steals. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Green against KD. Green, the pass to Wiseman. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Green dishes to Jordan. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
Jordan trying to free himself up, but they get it back. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry passes to Wiseman. Back to Curry from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD with it. Now Green defending. And KD throws it down.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
And here is Jordan. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 points in the game. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes it to KD. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Jordan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Brooklyn trailing. Durant finds Irving. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First free throw is good.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
And so Irving nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Wiggins. He kicks it to Jordan. Rejected by Harris. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in. Brownie's checked in for the Nets. And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Durant. Over Pascal. That one off the back iron and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 9 points.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. Harden kicks to Brown. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Pass to Pascal. To the paint. And the basket by Curry. He's got 11.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Wiseman. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Nets also making a change. Green's checked in. Jordan against Irving. Here's Curry. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That's good from Stephen Curry. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Jordan with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. Nets trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The 3 from Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Curry looking it over. Passes it to Jordan. Shoots over Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good, Jordan.
Man, they are just living at the line.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Harden against Curry. And Griffin slams it in.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Curry against Harden. Pulls it up. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 16 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. James Harden, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
The pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Jordan. Over Irving. Here's Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Griffin. Dishes it to Irving. Oubre pulls it in.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. And I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
And they double up Jordan, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. Pascal finds Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Griffin sends it back. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Good. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Inside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Curry. He's got 16.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Griffin attacking. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a big man that plays with a lot of versatility in his game. Opponents have to be cautious of Griffin on the drive.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
The Warriors making a switch here. Chris is checked in, and a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. Griffin hits them both. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Looney. Here's Chris. And here is Jordan. He's covered by Irving. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
And he gets the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Harden with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, that miss, to me, created because of Steph Curry's defense. This guy is doing enough to influence the shot.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Looney, Oubre out there with Chris. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Free throw drops for Harden. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Here's Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden kicks to Harris. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Jordan. From past the arc. Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, that's yeoman's work on the glass, and we've become accustomed to it from Draymond Green.
We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Chris kicks to Curry. From deep, Green. The rebound by the Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Passes it to Harden. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Knocks it loose. Brown the pass to Harris. Lets a floater go. That's tipped. The feed to Wiggins. Here's Oubre. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Free throw, good, Oubre.
And remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Durant's checked in for Blake Griffin. And both free throws good for Oubre. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Claxton. To the middle. No good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Durant with the steal. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Harden's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Up top, Brown, covered by Oubre. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Bounce pass from Durant. The three from Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter. Warriors leading by 8. Now Curry. 20 points for him. Wiggins outside. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Wiseman's checked in for Chris. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Both free throws good from Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
On the wing, Harris gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
Back to Curry. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. And stolen by Jordan.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And finished off by KD.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Harden against Curry. Oubre outside. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. Over Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 6. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. KD's got the ball. Harden, no good. Green dishes to Curry. Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense there from KD. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Nets making a change here as well. Irving's checked in. And the Nets miss again. Warriors leading by 6. And here's Oubre. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 16 points.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
Now here's Wiseman. Jordan with some nice D. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Wiggins against Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
I think Wiggins will always be remembered in that monster trade for Kevin Love a while ago. You don't see many trades like that in the NBA.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jordan's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Nets trail by 4. Irving with the ball. He's got 16. Kicks to Green. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Pascal. No points in the game yet for him. Count it, good.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Bounce pass from Jordan. Curry on the wing. Covered by Irving. And the basket by Curry. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. Pass to Irving. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. And Jordan has it in the corner. Brown outside. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Moving it up. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
The first one falls.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Pascal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They double-team Curry. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, you get a sense of the recognition from Steph Curry and how quickly he moves through his progressions because, boy, if you're open, he's going to give it to you.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him. Pass to Green. Now the dish to Harris.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Wiggins passes to Pascal. That one good for 2. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Griffin passes to Green. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 9. Curry with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
You know, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVP awards, Steph Curry is still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 20.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Higgins outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wiggins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes to Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So difficult to stay down on that pump fake. Irving sells it so well.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. The Warriors making a switch here. Chris is checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Jordan. Outside Curry. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 30.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Harden kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Oh, Griffin in position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Curry. 30 points in the game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Irving. Down by 15. Irving double team. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 19. Chalk up 2 there. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Nets trail by 15. Harden outside. Outside Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Jordan. Here's Looney. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
We're just letting them show us what's open. You got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 7 assists. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Everyone needs someone that can stretch the floor. No one does it better than Steph Curry. Defense has been spread out and effective. We'll see if they can make adjustments in the second half. I don't think they can, though.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, they wouldn't have been in as big a hole if they weren't. They rebounded them. They've got out-hustled, down low, and it cost them some points. They'll be talking about that in the locker room for sure. They know they need to improve on the glass.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the center position.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Curry passes to Wiseman. Green taking his time here. And the pass to Jordan. To the inside. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, KD. And he makes that one.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
And that one drops for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Yep, that one goes in there.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Jordan, high post. He dishes it to KD. Trying to get open is Irving. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Durant. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Irving passes to Harden. Looking to get it going. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Pass to Wiseman. Golden State moving it around. Off target from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th on the list, James Harden.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
That free throw good from Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Harden hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harden against Curry. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Green. Misses the three. Nets trail by 11. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 33.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is conceding and making them pay.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Green. Over Green. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Green finds Jordan. Harris against Wiggins. Now here is Harris. Dishes to Harden. Back to Harris. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Curry is inside, guarded by Harden. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. Count the basket. 15 points for KD.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Golden State. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for Harris. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Curry against Harden. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, Stephen Curry knows it's his responsibility to create for his teammates, and he does so there on point.
Harden surveying the D. It's stolen by Green. The finish. And Green slams it in.
The instinct and mobility of Draymond Green. He makes a defensive play and finishes on the other end. Beautiful.
The pass to Harden. Knocked loose. Harden draws the double. Down low. Here's KD. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Draymond Green. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Here's Jordan. Green breaking loose. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Wiseman. And it's Eric Paschal in for Green. Pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Here's KD. Here's Claxton. It's blocked.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Green in for Nicholas Claxton. Free throw, good, Oubre. Nets trail by 15. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Griffin, poked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Pushing it up. Here's Jordan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
In the corner, it's Griffin. They can't stop the run with that one.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Jordan, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Irving passes to Harden. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Nets trail by 21. Irving passes to Griffin. He kicks to Harden. Jeff Green on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Brown wide open. He fires. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid.
And Doris, when you look back at this Warriors team's draft record, Looney proving to be one of their big success stories.
Yes, yet another great pick by an incredible organization. Back in 2015, Looney was the last pick in the first round. He dropped that far because of hip concerns, but once that healed up, this guy became a key component during 2 of their title runs.
Harden kicks to Green. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The turnaround J, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Warriors leading by 21. Right side, Jordan. Oubre. No one around him. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Irving surveying the floor. Harden draws the double. Green finds Harden. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Good on the bucket.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now Harden. He's got 12. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Jordan against Griffin. Can they get it? Here's Green. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Green's got 6 points.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Harden dishes to Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And the first one drops. Chris, he's checked in for Looney. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Curry with the bounce pass. Jordan against Brown. To the paint. Here's Chris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Chris has got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Irving. Jeff Green on the wing. Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Curry passes to Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Count it.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Harden against Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 38 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Basco kicks to Curry. Here's Jordan. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. In the corner, Harden launches it. Not going to go that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Lee. Kent Bazemore is out there with Chris. And it's Toscano in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The 3-ball drills the 3-pointer. Toscano's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Griffin. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Poole. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Johnson. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Bazemore. Lee outside. Inside. Passes it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Off the left rim and out. And stolen by Chris. Basket counts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. They get a hand on it. Here's Llewellyn. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Shemet.
You've got to be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from three-point range.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The pass to Poole. It's hauled in by Perry. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. That's good from Harris.
Well, you can be a 2nd-round selection and still make it in the NBA. Joe Harris, because of his commitment to work, has carved out a nice career for himself. This guy is a lights-out 3-point shooter.
Good on both. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues, and some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Jordan. In the corner, it's Wiggins. with some arc. Nice D from Durant.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
There's the dish to Jordan. Harris outside for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. To the inside. Takes a three. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. KD with the bucket. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
The drive by Jordan. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Harden dishes to KD. No good that time. Warriors leading by 23. Wiggins kicks to Curry. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 43 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Outside Jordan. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Passes to Jordan. It's stolen by Wiseman. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Harden with the stuff.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Wiggins outside. Here's Green. It's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Harden against Curry. There's the pass to KD. Clock at 6. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. Pass to Durant to the middle. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Passes it to Shamet. Offline with his three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The pass to Poole. Now here's Lee. He's covered by Shamet. Back to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Toscano. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Lee. And that one's good. Shamet.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Poole. On the wing, Lee from deep. Here's Looney. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Pass to Shamet. Offensive rebound, Nets. Luwawu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Lee outside. Pass to Poole. Here's Toscano. Lee outside. Ball's knocked loose. From deep three-point range. Warriors getting another chance here. Looney passes to Chris. Here's Toscano. Second shot opportunity. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Poole, the pass to Chris. Down low. It's deflected.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
First one falls for him. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lee outside. Passes it to Chris. And it's in there.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The pass to Shamet. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Claxton with the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Poole. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, everyone knows you do a lot of different things for this team, but what would you say your primary focus is?
Trying to just take responsibility of my defensive duties. She's the point guard, force them in a different situation, difficult shots. Being our first, line of defense as they're bringing the ball up, put pressure on them, and try to take them out their offense. That's a lot of great point guards in this league, so I got to be able to do that all year and try to get a good start to that this season.
That's what franchise players do, play at both ends. Thank you, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.